Working remotely can be a challenge, especially for teams that are new to it. How do you deal with your work environment being the same as home while staying productive? At a time when teams must come together more than ever to solve big challenges, Trello's here to help. Trello, part of Atlassian's collaborative suite, has been powering remote teams globally for almost a decade. Trello keeps everyone on the same page, helping teams communicate, focus, and connect. Try Trello for free and learn more at Trello.com. That's Trello.com. Now, more than ever, teams must come together and work together to solve big challenges, and Trello is here to help. Trello, part of Atlassian's collaborative suite, is an app with an easy-to-understand visual format, plus tons of features that make working with your team functional and fun. With Trello, you can work with your team wherever you are, whether it's at home or in an office. Keep your workflow going from wherever you are with Trello. Try Trello for free and learn more at Trello.com. That's Trello.com.
Scarpins Avenue.
Dan and Ran and Jay will share tales of folks so unaware they lack in grace and sometimes choose the life they choose will make the news. Breaking down each epic fail in Florida, there's half-price bail. I'm happy to say they couldn't make this up. So listen to our podcast jam with co-host Arm and Dan. Bender, don't be a jerk, cause when the music hits the funny hits, we are gonna take you down. Stick around. Make a sound, hunker down, it's Dumb People Town.
Hey, Townies, welcome to another episode of Dumb People Town. Population you.
Population Brunson.
Quinta Brunson. Thank you for being here. So happy you're
Welcome
here.
to town.
I'm happy to be in Dumb People Town.
So many great things you have going on, including podcast, TV show. We'll get to all that later.
Yes.
There are much more pressing issues, like the fact that the world is getting dumber.
Let's talk about the dumbness.
Do you believe that it's getting dumber? Like, even I'm saying in the last 10 years, do you feel like we've started to go off a cliff?
Yeah, I do. I hope the new decade will change it.
Do you really?
That's
so
do you
much
think
hope.
That's so
I know.
optimistic.
Who are you, Obama?
But
Let me
Jesus
have
Christ.
my hope. I just hope it resets and then people decide to not. I don't know. I think they exhaust themselves. Like they'd be like, I'm tired of being fucking dumb.
Yeah.
It's a new decade.
Maybe I should learn something.
You're right. I think that's what I'm hoping.
A decade resolution.
Yeah.
Let's do that. I do think it is weird.
Dan, if they do a decade resolution, it's only going to go for like a month, and then they'll just give
I'm
up.
going to work out. Like everybody joins.
Stop
decade.
flossing.
Everybody joins Planet Fitness for a week.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's
out.
it. Hey, no judgments.
I know.
Even if you quit Planet Fitness, like they can't even get mad at you because their slogan is no judgments.
Right.
That's true.
They'd have to get it.
Hey, man, I'm not paying for this month. What? You have to.
No
said
judgments.
You said no judgments. So the world's getting dumber, and the only way we can fight back is through comedy. And our great fans send us the stories that many people get sent around, get emailed around all the time. Like
We have never heard them.
We've
Right.
the three of us.
Quinta has not heard them.
We're
I've
in
never
your
heard them.
boat right here. Dan has barely heard them, but
Sure.
he's sort of broken them down for us, and we are trying to understand why people do the things they do. Should we jump into a story right away?
Let's do it.
Let's
Here
do
we
it.
go.
Okay.
Sent in by Linda Hartman at LKHTMN.
Do you want me to show you how old I am?
Okay, Hitman.
I think her Twitter handle should be Linda,
Linda
Hartman.
Linda Hartman. What is that?
Mary
I don't know
Hartman.
who that
Mary
is.
Hartman.
I know.
It's such an old.
It
thing.
was an old
It's
comedy show in the early
70s.
80s.
We don't even know it. 70s,
remember
80s, maybe. It was like a really funny comedy, kind
I think
of
it was
a
a
very
s-
satirical comedy
Like
show.
a spoof of like a detective
show, and it was called Mary Hartman. I'm gonna look it
That
up.
sounds cool.
Mary Hartman. Who That was in-
Oh,
the name of the show?
That was the name of the
Yes.
show. But Linda Hartman, her Twitter handle should be Linda Hartman.
It should be, and that's a great name of a show, honestly.
Linda Hartman.
Linda Hartman.
No,
Mary Hartman,
yeah.
Mary Hartman.
That's really
Red.
good. Did it
I'm
have an
with you.
exclamation mark?
I
It
think
does
might
feel
have.
like it.
Right?
The second one for
Mary
sure.
Hartman, Mary Hartman.
Mary Hartman, comma, Mary Hartman, exclamation point. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Mary Hartman, semicolon.
Semicolon, Mary Hartman,
uh,
exclamation Like when
I
Pat
want
Summerall
you to pause with just a
used to
little.
read the comma in Murder, She Wrote. Like they do the promos after the football games, and he was a
Yes.
longtime football commentator, and he would be like, "Coming up after the game, Murder, She Wrote."
I
don't know if that,
Let me see this. Mary Hartman. Mary Hartman is an American satirical soap opera. So I was right in that it was satirical.
Who made this?
That aired daily, weekday syndication from
Wow.
January 1976 to May 1977. So it didn't last that long.
Air daily. That's why
Yeah.
they jumped.
Daily, bro.
I know.
Please.
Like, pushed
You know
it
how-
all into
I know.
a year.
So it made fun of soap operas.
Okay, by the way, produced by Norman Lear. All in the Family,
Wow.
the Jefferson, directed by Joan Darling and Jim Drake. All right, we don't need these people.
What production company?
What
I need to know what streaming service to stream it on.
I don't know.
So I have to find out.
I don't know. Just look up Norman Lear.
Fine.
It's
If
real.
you can probably find him on YouTube.
So Louise Lasser was Mary Hartman.
Louise Lasser
who-
from Woody Allen's Bananas.
Right.
Okay.
She's amazing in that, and a number of Woody Allen movies. She was married to Woody Allen for years and years.
What?
I think.
No, she wasn't.
Yes, I think she was. I think she was. It's syndicated. The network. I don't know what it is. Oh,
All right,
the
look.
production company is.
Did you just Stephen A. Smith?
Come on.
I know.
Come on, Skip.
Rhodes Productions. There you go.
Oh, that-
I love that she was like, "What's a production company?" Rhodes.
I got to
Productions.
know where to stream it. I need to know if it's going to be on HBO Max,
Yeah.
CBS
Peacock.
All Access,
So-
Peacock.
Do you know?
Disney
I got
Plus.
You. I got you. All right. Anyway, so it just was. Isn't that? It was a satirical soap opera. Mary Hartman. So thank
Linda
you.
Hartman. Thanks for sending in. What's the
Thank you.
story,
What's
Dan?
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
That was so dumb. That was so much of a buildup just for the girl's name who sent in, the woman's name who sent it.
A man broke into a woman's home. This is from CNN.com.
Mm-hmm.
A man broke into a woman's home in Rochester, New York, and it didn't end well for him.
That's right.
Yes.
So we are going to be in Rochester.
You are?
doing comedy
Is there-
shows.
is there
April.
improv there?
No, there's the
Helium.
comedy at the Carlson.
Oh, that's right.
We're going to be there April 2nd through the 4th. All right, so a guy broke into this woman's house and it didn't go well.
People
for him.
don't
him.
take shit up in Rochester. It's too cold to like be dealing with stuff. up
Yeah.
there.
Right.
You don't allow, like in San Diego, if someone just
Yeah,
busts in your
fuck
house,
that.
you're like, I'm
Yeah.
going to the beach. You
Right.
can take what you want.
exactly.
Right.
There's some like old milk in the fridge. You know what I mean? Like there's that. But
But in
now-
Rochester, it's like
This
it's
is all I
cold
ha-
and
all-
the mill closed down 10 years ago. We're all mad.
Been looking for a reason to use my gun anyway.
That's right.
So what's up?
give me a reason. I want you to break
I
into my
want
house.
to
I don't
use my gun, and not on myself. Let me
No.
use my gun.
As most
Please.
people know who listen to the show, I don't do stories where like children are neglected or hurt or animals, or
beautiful.
I don't like stories where it's like, hey, a creepy guy broke into a woman's home while she was in the shower. Don't like those
no.
stories either.
This is
Yeah.
going to take a
The
wonderful
good news about this woman
downturn.
is she never showers.
Right.
That's the good news about her.
Right. It really worked in her benefit.
Well, he's going to find out.
Willie Murphy said she was getting ready for bed Thursday
Willie Murphy
night.
said she.
Yeah.
I
She said probably
I love a-
Wilhelmina.
I
Her
love-
name is probably Willie.
I love a
Wilhelmina.
gal
She goes
named
by
Willie.
Willie.
That is a great name,
That
by
is
the
a
way.
good name.
For
Really?
a girl?
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn, that's good. I met a girl last night named Tommy, but
Oh,
like a
really?
Tommy.
right.
I like
One
it.
M,
There was a show in the
one I.
90s called Sisters, and all the characters had, all the girls were sisters. They had predominantly
love it.
male-oriented names.
I like a
because
Stevie.
their dad all wanted to.
Stevie Michael. We knew a girl named Michael.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I knew- met a girl.
M-I-K-E-L.
Michael?
M-I-K-E-L.
Yeah.
I'm gonna name my daughter Noah.
My
Ooh.
daughter is Noah.
No way.
N-O-A,
No
Noah.
way.
Noah
Don't kick
way.
me off, please.
Not kicking you off.
That's my baby girl.
Oh,
All right.
she's probably
She said
so
no
cool.
way, and I was
Okay.
like,
Super cool.
She
All right.
said no way, and I was like, at Sklar Brothers.
I know.
Send all the thing to us.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
You can't get too hokey.
I won't. I know. I said don't
no,
kick
I'm saying
me off.
Nothing's off
no,
limits.
You can't get too like you can go as far as you
Oh.
want with the hoke.
Puns
we
welcome.
will never kick you off. You're
Right.
here. You're
Right.
good.
Okay, cool.
Willie Murphy said she was getting ready for bed Thursday night when a man began pounding on her door, urging her to call an ambulance for him. CNN affiliate WHAM
Okay.
reported. I love that their news channel is just called Wham, but that's a whole. We could go down that rabbit hole.
Wow, news.
Yeah.
So we were down in the Lake of the Ozarks, which is in the middle of Missouri. We grew up in St. Louis, and we're there. And the place that, like, the timeshare place that our family had a thing of, like from years ago.
Was it
That's-
by My Dreams Boutique,
No.
the adult
Yeah.
store? In,
No,
okay.
It is like fallen Dan,
From another story.
From another story. The place is fallen off.
Hardcastle was your Airbnb host.
Stop.
The place has fallen off the map a little bit. You know, it's like not great. And the people that were there was like this crazy white trash family out by the pool. And we were just out by the pool with my kids. And like this guy had a cast and his hand was bleeding. And he
Through the
came-
cast?
Yes. And he came up to me, and thankfully I didn't have it out or anything. He was like, "Can I use your phone?"
No.
Oh.
No.
So
Yeah.
I was like, "Why are you, that
I know.
right?"
The
Yeah.
best thing I will ever
What do you do in that
If I
scenario?
believe, I go, I will use my phone for you.
Yeah, that's what you do.
Right.
No,
Who do you
What
want
you
me to
do.
call?
You,
Yeah.
know what I'm now doing? You know my approach to
You
that?
say
Is
you don't have a phone.
I'm going to pray for you.
This is still your thing?
This is still your thing.
You got to get crazy God on people, and
Yeah,
they will
no.
like. I'm gonna pray.
I'm gonna pray so hard for you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it all. I'm gonna really get down. I might start right now.
I was in a Waffle House in Jacksonville, Florida,
Stop right there.
and the guy behind
And that's
me,
the story.
That's it.
the guy
And I
behind
live
me
to tell about it.
just said he was there with a girl. They weren't same siding it. They were in the booth behind myself and Andrew Youngblood and all. Or no, Andrew was. Wait, it couldn't have been Jacksonville. I don't know, but it was somewhere.
She
in the
really
South.
wants to know if Andrew was there.
Because I think no,
Come
it
on,
was Jacksonville.
Dan.
Sorry, Andrew wasn't there. Sorry,
You know
saw
I
a
don't
lot
know
of dates
Andrew,
in the
right?
All right, so
She
man
doesn't
and
know
woman in a
Andrew.
booth.
I couldn't
Right.
remember who
Cool.
said this to me. Anyway, the guy comes up and he goes, "Does anybody here have a phone charger?" And I did. So he was like, "My phone's died. I really appreciate it." I go, "Don't worry about it." He's like, "I just do it for me." I go, "As long as I'm here, you can use it. If I got to go and you're still here, I'm going to have to take it." And he's like, "That's fine. Thank you so much." So then he takes the phone charger, he plugs it in, and then he calls someone. And he needed to make this call so bad. And he instantly was like, "Fuck you, you piece of shit." And he started like screaming. "You do me like that. That's how you treat me." After what? And he was like, and I look behind me. I look behind me, and the woman who he had been having a nice dinner with was just like sitting, like she is left. And I facilitated
That's
him at like
Yelling
1
at
in the
someone
morning,
else.
just going at
Sorry to-
someone.
It's hilarious.
Sorry to interrupt. I'm gonna need that charger back.
Oh, for sure.
You're gonna do me like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Oh my God, it was so good.
That's so funny.
Did he thank you for your service?
Yes. he
So
did.
someone,
Okay.
so someone's pounding on the door, and she's saying,
and needs an ambulance. Okay,
Which
this
is a total lie. That's a scam to get into somebody's house to
100%.
get
Oh
them
my
to
God.
open the door.
Y'all.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
right. You would have opened the door for him.
Willie told WHAM she called the police but wouldn't let the man in her house.
Smart.
Then she said he became angry and broke through the door. So she knew that he was.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah.
Yeah.
She knew. Willie knew. Quote.
She's getting ready for bed.
Yeah.
Quote,
You know what I mean?
It's
Slippers
kind
on.
of semi-dark and I'm alone. But guess what? I'm tough, she said,
Yeah.
bearing her arms. He picked the wrong house to break into. Murphy is an award-winning bodybuilder
Come
who said
on.
she
Nice.
works out at her local YMCA almost every day.
Almost
Yeah.
every day.
He picked the wrong house to come into. I'm going to ask you at this point in the story because it'll make it so much more fun. We'll play it early.
Wow.
How old do you think Willie Murphy is?
I feel like Willie Murphy is 52.
52 years old.
Yeah.
52.
52. This guy was like, "I'm going to get this middle-aged woman
Jay, how old do you
into
think
her house."
Willie Murphy
And she
is?
said, "Bullshit. I work out at the YMCA every day."
Willie Murphy.
Working out at the
I'm an
YMCA might
award-winning
be,
bodybuilder.
might be an indication.
Working at the
of-
YMCA makes me want her to be like older. Like
Yeah, I want her to be
67.
I want her to be like 80.
Okay.
I think
Was that
she's
your
60
official guesses?
I think she's 67.
I
Okay.
think she's 80, and you say she's 52.
Well, now you guys are giving me stuff to think
No,
about.
No,
Like,
you might be right.
52. 52.
We may be
52?
wrong.
I
Okay.
say 67, and Randy says
Okay.
80.
This will make the story more fun now that we'll know that Willie Murphy, the woman who showed her muscular arms, said he picked the wrong house to break into
did.
because guess what? I'm tough.
I work out almost every day at the Y.
Is get your answers in now, townies. Yell it into your office chair because Willie Murphy is 82 years old
Oh!
and not fucking around.
Whoa.
As
God.
Murphy tells it,
The Y was my thing.
That's good.
Do you know what I'm saying?
No, that is good. I don't know. Something gave me 52. When I've gone to the Y, I've seen like 52-year-olds. I have a
for
couple
sure.
times. It's weird. The ones in like Hollywood.
Yep,
Yes.
that's the one I
So
went
like
to for
Kristen
years.
Ritter there. I was like, what are
Yeah,
you doing
I know.
here?
Brett
Go to
Gelman
fucking-
used to work out there all
what
the
are you doing? Go to
'Cause it's-
what's it called?
no,
Equinox. Leave me
Equinox,
alone.
LA
I'm poor
Fit.
at
You just
the
call
time.
it Eclipse?
Yeah, I want to gym.
I wanna go to
Eclipse
Eclipse.
is so
Pretty
elite.
good.
It's above
Is
Equinox.
it?
Well, it actually took over Equinox.
Yeah.
So
Where they built the building right
You
in
can't
front of
see Equinox
They
anymore.
built- They built
You can only see the outline of where Equinox used to be.
Once a year.
one day a year. You can see Equinox
It lines up.
overtakes it.
It lines up.
Okay.
82 years old. I'm going to read it. And I left out part of it. This is the full quote. It's kind of semi-dark, and I'm alone, and I'm old. But guess what? I'm tough. He picked the wrong house to break into.
Sweet.
Go get him.
Willie Murphy is 82 and not fucking around.
Good.
I love it. As Murphy tells it, she used a barrage of household items to attack the intruder.
Go.
Beginning with.
Can we start guessing what it is?
I know. Yeah.
Would you like to guess the
Yes.
first
Yes.
item she
Love it.
used
What
in
would I
her home?
grab
This is
first?
where she
Did
started.
you say what with my grand?
No, what would I grab first?
would
I
you
think
grab?
about it all the time.
Yeah.
Lamp.
Okay, lamp.
By the way, Listeners, you should have a lamp that instead of a light bulb in it, there is either a gun or a knife where the bulb would be.
There you go.
Ooh.
So it doesn't work. You know, you have your lamps that work. This is
This is
a
a
decoy
lamp
lamp.
that's a
Decoy lamp.
Yeah.
Decoy lamp.
lamp.
People live by themselves. You need to have weapons all over the
My
place.
grandma had a cousin who was just always bad. Always bad. Like,
Yeah.
stole his little kid. Just a
Yeah.
bad, ended up in jail, in and out of jail.
Yeah.
One time he was in jail, called my grandparents home. They were much younger. This is many decades ago. And my grandma answered, and he said, when I get out of jail, I'm coming to kill you.
Whoa.
So my grandpa had weapons hidden around the house, waiting
Yeah.
for the day that he showed up.
Great for
and
little
he
kids.
never did.
Yeah.
There were no little kids.
Oh,
I think
sorry.
it was just them.
No, but I mean, like that.
They would invite kids over
What
and
if
say,
you-
find the weapons.
Find
but
it. So, but what
Yeah.
if you had it like if you put a gun in your lamp that was the decoy lamp, and you thought you're the only one who knew about it, and a friend of yours came to you and said, "Hey, your lamp needs to be reloaded." What do you know about me? What do you
Right.
know
What
about
do
me?
you
What do you
know?
know about me?
So you need
okay.
a so you say lamp,
Lamp. I would
Ran or
take
Jay?
lamp.
umbrella.
Umbrella from
I'm gonna-
Jason
I'm gonna
Sklar.
say like kitchen tongs.
Kitchen
Vase.
tongs.
You know what I mean? Like those things would
Vase.
hurt if you just
guys,
like toaster.
You guys, I'm gonna lock those in, but you got to remember, she is a goddamn bodybuilder.
she's
So
tough.
what's
Weights.
around the house?
She
Yeah,
attacked the
weights.
intruder, beginning with her own table.
Oh
We
my
underestimated her.
Going full
Table.
coffee table, I imagine.
This is like a Western fight
Yes.
from a Western
Yes.
movie.
Picture? Oh my God.
Quote.
I'm sure we'll see.
Oh, I got a picture of her.
got a
Quote,
picture.
I took that table and I went to working on him, she said. And guess what?
She didn't go to work on him. She went to working on him.
working on him.
Right. And guess what? There's a quote. And guess what? The table broke. She broke the table over
on
him.
this guy.
Unfazed, Willie Murphy said she then used the metal legs of the table to keep hitting him.
I
the
love
table
this
breaks
woman
and then
so
she
much.
just
Going.
picks up the legs and just keeps going.
I want you guys to know I'm directing this in my head
Yes.
already.
Oh, yeah. It's like a David Gordon Green
Yeah,
scene.
it's great.
Yeah.
Everything's moving.
After
left-handed, right-handed.
after
going
jumping on him a couple of times,
jumping on him.
Willie
Wait,
Murphy,
a hard thing to do
she's
if you're
82.
82 jumping. I mean, like I'm sure she's doing box jumps at the Y,
For sure.
but now you're jumping on top of this guy.
After jumping on him a couple times.
She is not afraid that she's going to break a hip at all.
The other thing, too, none of this
She's
is
afraid she's going to break his
His
hip.
hip, yeah.
None of this is silent. I wish we knew what she was saying
I
to
know.
him.
I know.
Mother,
Or you know it.
Yeah.
You
What is
know
she
it.
saying?
Right, come in my house.
Gonna tell me.
Right. After
Gonna
jumping on
tell
him a
me.
couple
There's
times.
a lot of gonna tell
This
me.
is what you get.
This is what you get.
Survey says after I don't know why I just wanted to incorporate game shows into beating up the person. After jumping on him a couple times, Murphy ran to the kitchen, grabbed a bottle of baby shampoo and squirted it on the man's face as he tried to get
Why
up.
does she have?
That's
love-
just embarrassing for him.
Now she's just fucking with
Now
him.
she's, yeah, that's,
Now she's treating him like a baby.
yeah, that's fucked up.
Wait. So why does she have baby shampoo
I don't know.
in the kitchen?
I don't know what does.
Why would
anybody
someone
have
have
it for?
baby shampoo in the kitchen?
That's very
Maybe she
82.
just
There's
got
some
back from
reason.
the.
Maybe that's what she uses to
Yeah.
wash.
That's
after.
some 82 stuff.
Yeah.
That's how she keeps her. You know,
Her
It
skin.
didn't end there.
looking so, her
Her
hands
dish is looking so young.
young.
Next, she said she took a broom and whacked him some more with the broom. By that time, the intruder was ready to leave.
Yeah.
Though Murphy
He announced, "I'm leaving.
I
I've had enough."
It's like the end of Weird Science. You have a beautiful home. Very sorry for what happened here.
Wait, so now he's going to need the ambulance
Right.
that he called for.
By that time, the intruder was ready to leave. Though Willie Murphy said she can deadlift how many pounds? Oh. How many pounds do you think 82-year-old
Jesus.
Willie Murphy can deadlift?
So deadlift is where you bend down and
You
just
grab it,
stand
your
up.
arms are straight, and then you
it's
just
not. You don't
stand
bend at the knees. It's a hinge at the hips.
and then you just try to stand
It's
straight up.
down and then
Stand straight up. So you-
200.
from the hips.
200.
200.
200. Okay. Randy or Jay?
This you can actually do more weight on this, so it's less about lifting in that. It is
I know, but
lifting.
you
like-
need that lower back strength.
Yeah.
That lower back has to be strong.
I
in the
say
core.
300.
300 pounds. Okay.
240.
240. Okay. By that time, the intruder was ready to leave. Murphy said she can deadlift 225 pounds.
Whoa,
That
that was
is-
close.
Jay, but you guys are like
That is
right
a
in the
lot of weight.
Yeah.
That
That's
is
a lot of
a
weight.
lot of weight.
That's awesome.
She struggled.
plates?
Although she can do that, she still struggled to drag the man out of the house. Quote, he wants to get the heck out of here, and I'm trying to help him get out of the house, but he's too heavy. I can't move him. He's dead weight. At that point, the police arrived in response to Willie Murphy's earlier call. Quote, so they come in, she said, he's laying down already because I had really done a number on that man.
My God.
Quote, I'm serious.
She is serious. By the way, who was saying she's not serious?
Right. I'm serious. We
I'm
believe
serious.
you.
Oh, we thought you were
believed
joking.
when you took the legs off a table
What
to
are you
beat a
talking
man.
about? When you
I
were
know.
82 working out at the Y, that's when I believe you.
I know. Here, do you
Your
want to
name
get
was
a,
Willie.
You want to get a good look
I
at
would
it?
like to look at
Oh my
it.
God, it's so good. I'm just waiting for
82.
this stupid website.
By the way, we'll put this
No
on the
one wants
Facebook
this
page.
ad.
If you are not a fan or a like our Facebook page, then
Oh my
Look
God!
at Willie Murphy.
she
You
looks great.
didn't tell me she was a black woman.
I-
That changes the things that were coming out of her mouth.
How does it change? So what is she
She
saying?
definitely, whether or not
great.
he was white, dropped a few N-bombs on that man while beating
know she
him
did.
up.
You
Look
know
at her
she
shirt. WNPT Powerlifting. She's got guns.
She looks great.
She's 82.
She should have played Harriet Tubman.
She show you an Underground Railroad. Pop! Pop, pop! Under the underground.
Freedom, bitch! I love it.
I'm gonna put you under the Underground Railroad. I'll put you 6 feet under the Underground Railroad.
I love
I love
She
it.
looks great.
Yes, she
She's-
does.
she looks
I'm proud of her.
her.
If that was your
82.
grandma,
If
oh my
I want to
God.
look that good at 82.
Yeah.
God bless her, man.
So you'll, I guess now her quote will sound different in your own head. He wants to get the heck out of here, and I'm trying to help him get out of the house, but he's
all
too
she's
heavy.
trying to do.
I can't move him. Then the cops come in. She said, he's laying down already because I did a number on that man. I'm serious.
So it leads me to believe that she said all that, and someone was like, "Are you serious?"
Right.
I am serious. You see anyone else in this house?
I'm serious.
She went Marcellus on him from Pulp Fiction.
Yes.
Get medieval. Quote, the man was put in an ambulance. Willie Murphy, thinks that he was probably relieved to be out of the house. Quote, I think he was happy when he went in that ambulance because I sent him in the ambulance. Yes, I did.
So here's the best thing about this. This is a story that one sad person who only works out at 5 a.m. when this woman wakes up and goes to the Y is going to have to hear for the next several years.
Yeah.
Willie, you told me that story.
Yes.
I will spot you if you don't tell me the story. We're done with this
I
story.
hope that she makes a T-shirt about it.
I hope
Someone
so,
of her
The whole
quotes,
story.
Or don't come into my house. I will table hit
I will
you.
send you into an ambulance.
She should have
I'm
merch.
serious.
I
She
would buy it.
Just I am serious merch.
I'm serious.
But here's the thing.
Are you serious about her having merch?
I'm serious.
My favorite is families that have merch, and we have them too in the Vankers. But it's your family merch is always your family reunion T-shirt.
Oh, yeah.
that is family merch.
oh, hell yeah.
Or if somebody's coming home from like the hospital, I've seen family merch for that. I've seen a lot of good family.
Graduations.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
My oldest
If you're
daughter
at Midway
started.
and you see a sorority girls
Yeah.
trip, like
Oh, yeah.
that's family merch.
Yeah.
Can you just put that out?
Wait, but Dan, I agree with Randy. Like there are people at the gym who like know her and talk to her all the
All
time
the
because they're all the time, and
There you are, Willie.
they're now getting together, going like, "How do we get her
stop
talking
her?
about her grandkids
Right.
again?" Like I literally like
all
I
I
can't
wanna
hear
hear.
this
Can someone
story.
get her a skylight frame so we can just start sending her pictures?
I love the one guy's like, we get it.
Yeah.
You beat up somebody in your house
That's
and you're
great.
82.
No
you
one's
can dump
doubting a
20
number.
pounds.
No
Like,
one's
wow.
doubting
you're
you.
serious.
No
He
one
came to my house.
No one here thinks
he
you're
came
not
to my
serious.
house saying he wanted an ambulance, and I got
Fine,
him one.
we know that. You've said that 8,000 times.
understand.
We get it.
I
Like,
need a new
serious.
table.
no one's
I
doubting.
need a new table.
No
We
one's
know
doubting
you
you.
need a new
You know why I'm out of baby shampoo?
Why?
Because I used it on the man
Oh, yeah.
who came into my
Was that
house.
your bathroom baby shampoo or your kitchen baby
Kitchen.
shampoo? Your-
She's lifting new stuff. She's like, and this is about, what's this about, 2020?
Yeah, that's right.
This is 220? Oh, this
220.
is about the weight of the man I carried out of my house.
We heard that story.
Oh.
We heard that story. We heard
That's
this
story number one.
Oh my God!
Jeez.
She's
Wow.
a hero. She's the protector of Dumb People Town. I love you.
I love her.
She's
I love her.
she's the Dumb People Town bouncer.
She is. Dumb
Try
People
to
Town.
bounce it,
I love
dude.
The bouncers in Dumb People Town are all 82, and they work out almost every day at the Y.
So was the man the dumb person in that?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
cool. Just checking. Just
100%.
checking.
Don't mess with. First of all,
Don't break
go
into
knock on people's
houses.
or you're gonna get hit.
That's true.
All right, that's first story. We'll take a break. We're so happy to have our guest here. We'll find out more about what's going on, including the podcast that has the best title ever. It's Dumb People Town. Stay with us.
Stick around, make a sound for more Dumb People Town.
Working remotely can be a challenge, especially for teams that are new to it. How do you deal with your work environment being the same as home while staying connected and productive? And then there's your newest coworker, the cat. Well, your friends at Trello have been powering remote teams globally for almost a decade. At a time when teams must come together more than ever to solve big challenges, Trello's here to help. Trello, part of Atlassian's collaborative suite, is an app with an easy-to-understand visual format, plus tons of features that make working with your team functional and just plain fun. Trello keeps everyone organized and on the same page, helping teams communicate, focus, and connect. Teams of all shapes and sizes at companies like Google, Fender, Costco, and likely your favorite neighborhood coffee shop all use Trello to collaborate and get work done. Try Trello for free and learn more at Trello.com. That's Trello.com. Trello.com. It's a trying time that challenges all of our basic assumptions. However, one thing that brings us all together is our common humanity. Now, more than ever, teams must come together and work together to solve big challenges. And Trello is here to help. Trello, part of Atlassian's collaborative suite, is an app with an easy-to-understand visual format. Plus, tons of features that make working with your team functional and just plain fun. Teams of all shapes and sizes and companies like Google, Fender, and even Costco all use Trello to collaborate and get work done. With Trello, you can work with your team wherever you are, whether it's at home or in an office. No matter what device you're using, computer, tablet, or phone, Trello syncs across all of them, so you can stay up to date on all the things your team cares about. Keep your workflow going from wherever you are with Trello. Try Trello for free and learn more at Trello.com. That's Trello.com. Trello.com.
Hey guys, welcome back to Dumb People Town. We want to remind people we are going to be in San Francisco at doing Dumb People Town live at Sketchfest at the Marines Memorial Theater. It is a giant theater. We have confirmation on our end that
Amy Mann is going to be playing music. Ted Leo is going to be playing music. There will be guests, and then we're getting another guest to join us. It is going to be a blast. January 17th, 7:30 p.m. We want to fill that place up, and then we have also other dates coming up. I want to talk about your podcast,
Okay.
Quinta. So, Jay, can you remember the title?
it's Cisco and Treebird presents a Christmas podcast spectacular on ice.
Yes, that was so good.
So it's a great
You did
title.
it.
You guys, you and your
And Kate Peterman.
Kate
Yes.
Peterman, who you guys, and she did this podcast too. She's fantastic.
Yeah,
so
she's
I
cool.
love the notion of the two of you guys together discussing
Christmas movies.
the
Yes.
validity of certain Christmas movies.
Right.
Yes or no? If you like
Reviewing them.
Yeah, reviewing them.
Were you always were you a Christmas movie fan? Or
So no, I was actually raised a Jehovah's Witness.
Oh, that's
Wow.
right.
Yeah. And so Kate, her and I became friends, and then we became roommates, and she's obsessed with Christmas. And I kind of had
Yeah,
to,
that's
I was like, I don't really fuck with Christmas like that,
Right.
for multiple reasons. I just don't. And she showered me
With
in
Christmas movies.
cheer. So I started watching these movies and actually really loving them.
Of course.
And we had this idea to do a podcast. We didn't want to do anything political. We didn't want to do anything that anyone was already doing. And I'm kind of a little bit afraid of podcasts, so I wanted to do something that would be short.
Why?
and
You're great
sweet.
on this.
I wanted to do something short and sweet. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's only 5 episodes.
Limited runs.
But
Limited
why
run.
do you think you love the Christmas movies so much? Because
She's at it with fresh eyes.
I know
right?
because it's warmth.
That's
it's
one
about it
reason.
talks about people, the goodness in people being good to
Yeah.
each other.
The thing, I like a lot of these I'm seeing for the very first time.
Right.
And then there are some that are my favorites that we're debating on the show, like
Yeah.
Catch Me If You Can, which I don't consider that a Christmas movie,
Right.
but the two lead characters in that movie always talk on Christmas Day. And like my frame of mind is kind of
That makes it a Christmas.
Yeah.
That is a very
Like
the
Die Hard.
connection-
Like Die Hard.
Exactly
Yeah,
like
so
Die
the
Hard.
connections to
Gremlins.
Christmas are really kind of cool. How you
Right.
draw those. I love this.
And then for
Cool.
me, my like kind of viewpoint on it is even if you don't celebrate Christmas, you can't run from the time of Christmas. I didn't celebrate it, but because kids were out for school and my parents were out from work, it inadvertently became family time where
Yeah.
we would argue. So everybody,
You still got the essence of
you
Christmas.
still get the essence, and I feel like everyone. Are you Christmas?
We're
So-
Jews.
But
Oh, okay.
but my kids my family celebrates it in a very secular, non-religious
Right.
way. That like we have a tree and we give them gifts.
Oh,
and-
wow.
Yeah, but we celebrate Hanukkah. I mean, we're Jews, and
Yeah.
but my kids love Christmas. They just
Right.
do. And I have to tell you,
I love it because I'm like, it is. I don't love what it stands
Right,
for religiously,
right.
but I love time off.
Don't you love time off?
I love being with my family. I love
Right.
that people are nice to each other.
Yeah,
it's
me
like,
too.
you know,
Those are all the things I love about
it's
it.
like religion.
Yeah.
It's like Burning Man if instead of
Stop.
Burning Man. I don't
Stop
know if I
fucking
went
talking about Burning Man.
It's like Burning Man.
We
if
all
Does
know
he
you went
talk
to
about
Burning.
Burning
Burning
Too
Man
much.
burned a real man, and that
Stop.
man was named Jesus.
So see,
stop.
and where my background in Christmas is huge.
Everything.
Yeah,
Like
I mean
they
we
love
do like a
Christmas.
big family euchre tournament, which is a card
Yeah.
game. We have a big spaghetti dinner on Christmas Eve.
Do you have-
We're all together.
do you have
on
Yule
Christmas
logs?
Day.
Yeah, you have all that stuff.
We have. If you could see Aunt Connie's house, she spends the week after Thanksgiving flipping the entire house, bathrooms included, into all Christmas
It
decorations.
looks
my
like a
God.
Lifetime movie.
Mhm.
I love
yeah,
it.
Yeah. It's
I
wonderful.
love
We
it.
have like traditions of watching It's a Wonderful Life. We have traditions
Hate
of
that
watching the
movie.
Andy. Girl, we'll
Hated
talk.
it.
We'll talk. We have
Guys are
traditions
gonna
of
have to have
watching
it out.
the Andy Griffith Christmas special.
Oh,
if you guys do it
yes.
next year, you should do the same podcast about TV
We
specials.
want to do it about TV
Yeah.
specials.
You
have to.
Yeah,
The Andy Griffith one
Yeah.
is so beautiful.
Yeah, we
And
wanna-
the Family Ties one is really, really
yeah.
good too.
See, we love this. You
and
can
Oh my
then-
God,
help
it's a
us.
great idea.
It's really fun.
Yeah.
Endless.
And
It's
then-
really just like a fun, cheery
Yeah.
podcast. You don't have to like come and have. People have tried to have opinions like about it. Like
Yeah.
these girls just talk about movies they like and whether they're good or not. So
Yeah, and
it's
problem
not
being,
fucking
nothing.
Yeah, what's
crooked
that?
media. You're not
Right.
here to get upset. You're
All
here to
you're
listen to the-
saying, sir, because I'm assuming it's a man who said that. All you're saying, sir, is this isn't for you. So
Right.
You don't get it.
So you don't have to say it.
you know, and just come for the cheer and stuff.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
great.
My boyfriend is also Jewish, and we both don't celebrate Christmas, but
Right.
we got a little tree from Amazon. It's with no leaves, and it's just branches. It's white with lights on the end.
That's cool.
Yeah.
and
It's
for some
awesome.
reason, we think that makes it okay.
It's a winter. It's a
winter tree.
celebration.
There you go.
That's the way we look at it in our house. We're like, let's just decorate the house for winter.
I mean, the
All
great
that
thing is,
stuff.
so many things at Christmas are pagan. So it's
Exactly.
like it's not even.
Well, the traditions of presents and that kind of stuff is
Right.
completely has nothing
I
to do
know.
with religion.
I know.
it is like an economy based.
We don't do. My family doesn't do it. But I'm into it. I like the music. I like.
Yeah, like the Charlie Brown Christmas album.
Oh.
That album is like it's magical.
I
It's a
love the
magical-
music.
It's great.
All the old
I
stuff.
start the music right after Thanksgiving.
There you go.
See, I really like my favorite is probably Sinatra singing.
Beautiful.
Yeah, like through the years we all will be
Oh.
together if the fates allow.
That
Like-
shit
like, it's just-
goes.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
I love
it's just
Christmas
nice.
music. Some of the best R&B music has come from Christmas time.
Yeah.
Like James Brown's like best songs to me are from
Christmas album.
Christmas
Oh, yeah.
time.
Sam Cooke's Christmas album is phenomenal.
Like
Obviously, Nat
Donny
King Cole.
Hathaway, all
Yeah.
of those songs are from
I think
Christmas
Ella
time.
Fitzgerald
What
was
I
a great
love
one.
about those,
Yep,
and
for the
it's
kids.
the same thing. Reason why Bruce Springsteen's Santa Claus is coming to town. Why those songs are so good is that they're old songs that everybody knows, so they
Right.
take it and it's
Do their
why you look-
version.
yeah, the R&B version of it is a way more soulful.
Yeah.
Take.
Boys to Men's version of Let It Snow.
Oh my. Jackson 5, Little Drummer Boy, let's fucking
come on.
go.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Like
Let's do
Jackson
it.
5's Christmas album,
So good.
Michael Jackson inside of all his stuff in there.
Right.
Just talking
Well,
about the
he was
past
still a
right
kid,
now.
so if he did,
He
hook
was
up-
the one
If
being
he hooked up
abused
with
back
kids
then.
at that time,
He
it was
was.
okay.
He
Yeah.
was. You mention him now, and people are like, It's like there was a whole past. Leave
Right.
me
It was
alone. They used to be children.
That's right.
Let's not throw out the baby that he's abusing with the bathwater.
And
too.
so that is a podcast.
And then Black Girl Sketch Show.
Black Lady
Sketch
Yes.
Show. Way to bump it down.
I didn't mean to. Sorry, Black
Is he
Lady
trying
Sketch.
to? Is he?
HBO.
Women's
Is that coming
sketch
back?
show. Yes, it has a season 2.
Yay!
Nice.
Coming
Thank
back. That was really fun. It's rare to actually be able to be a part of a sketch series. I think a lot of people like enter comedy through improv and stuff, and then you have to go get a drama role on SWAT on CBS. Like, but that's what happens, and so it's rare that you actually get to be a part of a sketch show. So for that reason, it's incredible to.
It
be able
is
to do that.
such a good show. It
Thank
is
you.
so funny.
Go
and
back
it
on
is-
HBO. Go and watch.
I
all.
auditioned for the pilot. I didn't get it.
Jan. Some
Yeah,
of those
yeah.
you just going in going, I don't think I'm right.
Why
for
are my
this.
agents? I
I
like
don't
that you're
think-
sending me on
hey,
an
I
audition.
love auditions like
I
the next
appreciate you sending me on
I didn't
auditions.
feel like
Dan,
I
you
was
could have been
right
the
for
villain
it.
in every
But I
sketch.
gave it my best.
There's actually not one white person on the show. Isn't that insane?
So okay, so that is, and I think people
Great.
would. So let me just say this: I think people would hear that and be like, "Oh, well, then it's exclusionary for
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
like
yeah.
you,
Or it's not
I
going to
will
speak
like
to
it.
me.
I am here to tell you that as a white Jewish man, I fucking love this show. It makes me laugh so hard. It's just funny shit, and even if stuff that I myself don't understand, I misquoted the title of a sketch, which was
I misquoted
actually
the title of the show.
Kiki's Courtroom.
Kiki's Courtroom, but it's
It's
Courtroom,
so
Courtroom
cute.
Kiki.
But that's so cute that you thought it was. I love that you thought it was Kiki's Courtroom.
I mean,
Who
whatever.
Did
If
you
you're
think was Kiki?
Well, I thought so. I also think that still, even though it's Courtroom Kiki, I
Yeah.
think one of the people should have been named Kiki.
If you had to guess, which person in the sketch should have been named Kiki?
Oh, that's a great question. Because it could have been anybody. Like I think it should have been like the stenographer.
Yeah, right. I like
she
that. That was good.
She had
Yeah.
the long extensions.
Yeah.
It was.
Extensions. Who taught you extensions?
I don't know what extensions are. If it ain't 2 feet, get the hell off the street.
You did it. That was really good.
So
he
no,
knew
but
it.
I just love it so much, and I just think it's just funny for funny's sake. But then at the same time, you feel like again, culturally, it's something and certain
Yeah.
things that I don't understand, but I loved it. I just loved it. It's so good.
Volume
Great
of
figure.
jokes. That's also how we judge something. Like
Yeah.
how many hard jokes are in it, and there are so many jokes.
I'm glad you guys love it. I also
So
don't
many
think that
jokes.
should be a reason to deter people. People say that, but I grew up watching most of the things I watched, especially sketch. I watched like The State and stuff like that a lot. I didn't always understand the references.
Exactly.
Even older things where I don't. You guys were just talking about that show. What was it?
Mary Hartman.
That does not make sense to me, but I'm going to go find it and I
Figure it
can
out.
still figure it. I mean, that's a lot of people's existence.
That's
so.
how I felt when I watched The Office, the British Office. They're like
Oh,
referencing
yes.
these little towns and this little
Right.
thing, and I'm
I
like,
kind of love that.
I don't know that
Yeah.
town, but
Like, I'm
I'll
loving
figure it
the
out.
look into this, and truthfully, and is the same way I feel like when I watch Atlanta. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm watching Atlanta. I'm like, okay, I understand so
Right.
much of this.
Right.
Like I understand the slight grazing with fame,
Right.
and what that means around
And
the
the
people
hustle.
around you, the hustle for it, what it means to be hustling, what it means.
I like
to-
all the scenes where they think he has money. And
Yeah.
he's like, I have no fucking
or
money.
to
Great.
stare
It's my
into the
existence.
abyss of your career.
Right.
And be like, what's next and what's happening? I'm
Right.
like, I can relate to that. But what's happening there, I have
Right.
no clue. I
But-
just have no clue.
Under everything is human connection, right? And
Totally.
in a good show,
That's
no
the
matter
thing.
what it is, I love 30 Rock. Was I at the time working at 30 Rock? No.
No.
Was I dealing with the Tracy Jordan character? No. I mean, but you get the human point like that. I understand that emotion in that show. So yeah, I hope people all watch it and like it as much as you do.
I'm just gonna tell you guys, if you're not on this show, get on it now, and people can see it on like HBO Go and
yeah,
whatnot.
and I think it's on Hulu now, and
It is.
all of
It
the
is.
HBO providers.
YouTube TV, if you got that, whatever. It's just fantastic.
Whoa,
and,
YouTube TV plug.
Yeah, you
nice.
know.
They use it.
I'm ready to. I'm cutting the.
Don't do
DirecTV
that for
cord.
free. Let them pay you for that.
I know, right? All right, let's
Yeah.
do this.
All right, you want to do a second story?
Yes, please.
Okay, this was sent in by @aesthetic_noise. Aesthetic_noise.
Good name.
Sound mixer.
Really good
I
name.
know. All right, here we go. An employee at
That's
a,
like an early '90s hip hop band that thought the Tribe Called Quest was going to pull them into the thing, and then it just couldn't do it.
So I go, we don't have room.
I
under our
mean,
umbrella.
sorry, it's just.
Aesthetic
I know we said we're all family, but
It's just gonna be
You
us.
guys-
It's just gonna be us and the Jungle Brothers. That's it.
the brand.
this comes
and
from
then Brand New Beans.
thestatesman.com because an employee at a South Austin Taco Bell is accused
Oh, Taco Bell.
of
First of all, why are you at Taco Bell
Yeah.
in Austin? The best
Uh-oh.
tacos are all over that town.
Uh-oh.
Cheap, great tacos.
There's a truck parked outside of Taco Bell that just destroys.
'cause sometimes
Taco
you
Bell.
just pick fast and cheap,
No, seriously.
and
And
you don't pick good. Remember
Yeah,
your thing?
so
So our uncle had
I love
a
this.
print shop in Canton, Ohio, like printing
Yeah.
shop, and he had a sign next to the cash register. It's like, you can have it good, fast, or cheap.
Pick two.
If it's good and cheap, it's not going to be fast. If it's good and fast, it's not going to be cheap. If it's cheap and good, it's not going to be fast.
that's
and the other
so
way.
fantastic.
Right?
This
It's the
was
best.
your father?
This is our uncle.
Uncle.
Your
Uncle Eddie.
Mom's
It was-
brother.
So I
It was
think this
good.
guy chose fast and cheap.
All right, fine.
You
So it's not
Taco
going to be
Bell-
good.
It's
Have
not
you
gonna
had
be
a
good.
Mexican pizza?
From Taco Bell.
Yeah.
That is the number one order.
It's so
of
fucking
every
Is
girl.
it good?
It's good. It takes a little bit longer for them to make,
I know.
but it is
So
It's
what
good.
is
the
it?
number
It's
one
like
order of
a-
every woman you've ever dated, Dan.
Yes.
It's good.
Yes. They're always like, I love a Mexican pizza.
You're like, oh.
My voice does that too when I order, even though sometimes I'm like, I don't have the Mexican pizza, please.
No
me.
Is she talking
No
like
me.
that?
Oh, shut up. Not
See?
no me. I get it with no me, but I didn't want to
See?
say that.
See?
Yeah, I get it with
You are
just
seen.
beans, no
You
meat,
are are.
just
I
beans.
see you today.
Just beans.
Yep.
beans.
No
No
meat.
meat,
No
just
meat.
beans.
Okay.
Well, the good news
I'm
is if you
also-
order
I'm-
it with meat at Taco Bell, that still comes with no
meat. Horse
Taco
meat.
Bell.
It's
Full
horse
disclosure,
meat.
I'm a basic bitch, so I know.
Stop.
I
You
get
get
it.
it.
I get it.
Yeah, you
Okay, here we go. An employee at a South Austin Taco Bell is accused of using a weapon to threaten a customer at a drive-through lane over the weekend. Austin
I've
police,
not heard this complaint, but I'm going to blame the customer.
Austin
I'm
police
on this guy's side.
have charged the worker, Samuel Hemmett, who sounds like a historical figure in our country.
Like, what
Did he found Austin? It was Stephen F. Austin and Samuel Hammett. They came to
Did he come out with a musket on this
I know.
bitch,
Right.
just loading it up?
Samuel Hammett.
Samuel Hemmett with aggravated, and he's like, his full name. That's a full name guy. Some people are full name people. Like when
Yeah.
you say that.
Samuel
Hammett.
Hammett.
Who's coming over? Samuel
Samuel
Hammett.
Sam Hammett's gonna
Sam
be-
Hammett. Yeah.
Sam Ham? It's H-E. Okay. He with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. He was in the Travis County Correctional Complex on Monday with bail set at 15 grand jail records show.
Jesus.
Police responded Sunday to the Taco Bell near the corner of William Cannon Drive and South 1st Street around 5:40 p.m., which to me is one of the weirdest things about this. Every bad Taco Bell thing happens after 11.
a.m.
Right, at
Yeah.
night. Yeah.
This is
That's where you get
5:40
Taco
of the
Bell.
day. Right.
PM.
Okay.
Guy's just trying to get some Taco Bell on the way home from work.
Right.
The customer told police he tried to place an order with Samuel Hemmett, if you're nasty, in the drive-through lane, but had to ask, "Can you not hear?" When Hemmett asked him several times what he wanted to
I'm
do.
gonna
Now,
stop
hold
you
on.
right now,
There's a
Dan.
way in which this works. I
Dan,
agree with you.
Dan,
Let's run it out.
not
Let's run
hear?
it out. Let's run it out. Ask me if I want anything.
Do you want to?
I think.
And
Hi, welcome to Taco
What
Bell.
did you
Hi, welcome to Taco Bell. What would
Now,
you
hold
like?
on. No matter what I say, keep asking me
Okay.
if I want it. Okay? Ready?
Yeah, welcome to Taco Bell. What can we get you?
I'll get a XL double stuffed steak burrito. Babe, you want anything?
I'll take just Mexican pizza, but no meat.
Okay.
Just beans.
Mexican pizza, no meat.
Just beans.
Welcome to Taco Bell. What can I get for you?
Yes. Sorry. Can I get a double XL stuffed steak burrito and a Mexican pizza, no meat?
Just beans.
Sorry, just beans.
Well, welcome to Taco Bell. What can I get
Oh
for
my
you, sir?
God.
Can you not hear me?
Wait.
Now, see? Now, was that rude?
No,
a little
but
bit. A little bit.
No.
there's a-
because I'm.
Dan, I know what you're trying
These
to
guys-
say, but
these
you're
guys-
wrong.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
These guys know.
I'm sorry. Let me say it.
There's a way
There's
to
a
do
way
it.
to say it
There's
where
a
you're
way.
not putting it on the other person. So
There's a way. I just did it.
Okay.
Okay.
Fight,
Tell
you
with
my
your
connection.
boyfriend.
Yeah, yeah.
If you're
Fight with your boyfriend.
Fight with your boyfriend. He did something wrong to
Right.
you. Okay.
No. Tell
Let
tell her. Please tell her what the thing that sets me off the most from my wife. What is the one line?
Randy and his wife.
If my
will
wife-
be in
if his
some
wife-
sort of deal
and his
about
wife's
school
about a school thing, and if his wife says, "Do you get the emails?" That's
I'm
it.
sorry. Do
I'm
you
like,
get
he's
the
off.
emails?
Do you get?
I get them all.
That's what I'm saying. There's a way to be like.
replied
There's
back.
a way to be like. Can you not hear?
Yeah,
Way
that's-
different than like.
but
can
still
you not
did.
hear me?
Dan, can you
Dan.
not hear me? Is okay.
Can-
Let's say
is it-
let's say
Is
we're
it the
dating.
can you not? Is it
It's the me.
not?
The not.
It's the me.
It's the
But
Can you not hear?
We get into a fight. We're dating,
Right.
right? You're upset about something.
Right.
And instead of me saying, I'm sorry that I did that, or
Right.
I'm sorry that I hurt your feelings,
Okay, I know where this is going.
if my thing to you is to say, I'm sorry that made you upset,
Ooh, that's bad.
that's
She
not
doesn't
me
like it.
apologizing.
Yeah. I mean, okay.
That's me being like, sorry you couldn't
That's
handle
sympathy.
shit.
You're being sympathetic.
I'm saying sorry you couldn't handle
yeah,
stuff.
I have sympathy for the fact that you're upset, but I'm not sorry for what
I'm sorry
did.
you're so fragile that you can't handle normal shit. That's basically what I said to
I
you.
don't think it's bad in this case, though.
I agree.
I
Can
you
don't
not
think
hear
it's-
me?
Can you not hear me?
Ooh.
Oh, it's the way I said it.
the way you
just
said
now?
No, I don't think
Okay.
so at all.
It was the streak in the middle.
No.
Just
Can you not hear
can
me?
you not hear me?
I
are
would say
you
so-
able to hear? Did he have said that?
Oh, that's even worse.
Are you fucking deaf?
Hey, dummy. No, I think it's some. If he would have said,
If you say this is what he could have said.
I don't think this
I think
intercom's
I
working.
think there's a problem with the.
Should I drive around and give
Yeah.
you my order?
Hey, dude, I don't think you can hear me. Also, if you believe that, why are you saying it? Because he can't hear you.
No, you say.
Good point.
I think there's. I think the intercom's messed up.
I'm
going to
driving
drive
around.
Oh,
I'll
is that
read it to you
okay?
again. The customer told. Go ahead.
The employee. Okay.
Yeah.
This should not be on the customer. This should be on the employee.
Yeah.
The employee should have said twice
I
at
can't
that
hear
point,
you.
I cannot hear you. You have to come around to the other
Right.
window.
That's
Customer
protocol.
told
But to
police.
continue to ask, I would
Right.
ask him something worse, like
Right.
a word you're not
What's
supposed
wrong
to
with
say.
you,
Yeah, I would be like, "What? How are you
the
going to
fuck,
keep saying
man?
the same
That's right.
question over and
Can
over?"
you imagine
and
if
over again?
you had Willie Murphy in your car? She's like, "Let me out.
Let
I
me-
will deal with
Give
this."
me a
I'm
table to break over.
serious.
Maybe you don't know this. I beat the shit out of a man in my. We know.
Give me a chalupa, 3 bags of hot
And a
sauce,
table to break over this motherfucker's head.
I got baby oil in the car.
I'm serious.
I am serious.
You got baby oil
I'm
in your
82.
car and kid and soap in the iron.
Kid baby soap.
Customer told police. I'll read it one more time. He tried to place an order with Samuel Hemmett in the drive-through lane, but had to ask, "Can you not hear?" You're right. It's the not.
Can
Can you not hear?
What-
Can you
'cause-
hear me?
Can you
Is-
hear me?
It's the not.
Can you
Right.
hear me is like way better
Way
than
better.
can you not hear
not.
me?
Can you not
not?
hear?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
When Hammett
rough.
asked him several times what he wanted on the menu, so that's at least 4, right?
That's what I mean. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
The customer said Samuel Hemmett began to curse at him and told him, "Why don't you pull up and I will show you what I have for you?" So he
I'm like,
could
he's
hear.
gonna show me his
Great.
So
dick.
why did the guy keep asking? Also, this is what I say. At this point, if someone invites you into the jungle
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you go,
yeah.
you are in the jungle.
right.
Best case scenario, they're spitting in your food. Like
Right.
at this point,
Just
like,
drive away.
Drive
Don't
away.
Just drive. I was going to say the same thing.
Go to a
KFC.
different food.
It's
KFC,
5:40.
camera.
Or there's a Taco Bell probably a mile away.
Go to a Taco Bell Pizza Hut hybrid
There you
Yes.
go.
next door to a KFC.
It's 5:40 p.m.
Combination.
Better
A
service.
combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell.
You can literally go anywhere. If this were 2:30 in the morning, you're like, I want to eat. This is what we got.
Whose song is that? I'm at the KFC. I'm at the Taco
Combination.
Bell.
I'm
I'm at the combination KFC
and
and
Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Pizza. I'm at the Pizza Hut. I'm at the Pizza Hut.
But I
I'm at the
didn't want to
Taco
correct
Bell.
it.
I'm at
It's
the
more fun.
combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell.
Is that a country song or a rap
No,
song?
it's a rap
I'm
song.
It's a
at
rap
the
song?
Pizza Hut. I'm at the Taco Bell.
Find it.
I'm at the combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell. You never heard this?
I hate nothing more than when 3 white men know more rap songs than I do.
That is. I don't
It's
even
not.
think that
I
counts.
think it's a white
Hard-
guy's
it's-
rap
yeah,
song.
Yeah, you aren't allowed.
Is it?
Okay.
You don't
not
have
I
to
should
feel
feel
bad.
bad about
You
this
don't
one.
feel
Okay.
bad.
I have
Got
no
it.
idea who it is. Someone
I think
played it
it's
for me once.
I'm
going to
tell you who it is. It's Earl Sweatshirt.
Nope.
Lil
is-
Dicky.
Nope.
It's not Serengeti.
Earl
I know that.
Sweatshirt.
Nope.
Earl Sweatshirt is black.
Earl
Right.
Sweatshirt's black.
Yeah.
And who's
Lil Dicky is white.
Little Dicky is white.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The name should have told you.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I never thought about it like that. All right. I just had something peeled open in
You
my
did.
brain.
I know.
And it was genuine. Okay, so the guy says, "Why don't you?" That's Samuel Hemmett. "Why don't you pull up and I will show you what I have for you? Drive away.
Drive away.
Drive away. Don't pull
Best case scenario, it's his dick. Worst case scenario, it's a gun.
up." Ready?
Yeah.
The customer told police he drove up to the cashier window. Why?
Why?
Dummy.
And saw Samuel Hemmett holding a black machete and cursing at him.
What?
I know. There's so
he
this
brought
is-
that
Don't
to
bring your
work.
machete to
that's
work.
my point.
Don't bring your
It was
machete.
bring your machete to work day.
And bring your daughter to work.
If you bring a machete to work, you're gonna use it.
Yeah, like
It never stays there.
What are you cutting?
What else is going on?
also the other
Lettuce.
employees just being like, oh, he brought his machete to work again.
I know.
And they just have to live with this. I always
Someone's
think
gonna get cut.
Or
You
it's
have
like
to
Fatal Attraction. As he's like making food, he keeps like dragging it against his leg and cutting it.
No.
Like, ooh, what
he
is
uses it to cut the Mexican pieces in the 4 squares. It's just a better cut.
It's a better cut.
It's just a better
cut.
It's cleaner, guys. Where has it been? Oh, it's in the back of my car.
I still have dreams for my. Speaking, you've just put this.
Das
in my brain.
Racist is the name of the.
That doesn't sound good.
That's right.
now.
Oh, I remember
They're
them.
good. Das
They're
Racist.
weren't they like a Diplo? They were like a Mad
Yeah,
Decent group.
That's right.
You just
Okay.
put in my brain my favorite thing. Someday I'm gonna own one. I remember going to
A
Pizza
machete?
Hut.
Oh.
No, and they would have a long blade with handles on each end, and they would cut the pizza like
Yeah,
that.
like
So
that.
I want one of
That's
those
why he uses
so
his
bad.
machete.
Yeah.
Black machete. What's a black
Putting it
machete?
into the universe.
I
I don't know. Just the color, I guess, right? Unless it's a brand. I don't think so. A black machete. Also,
What is like? What,
If you don't
like,
drive
what is
away
that
now-
distinction?
if you don't drive away now, you kind of deserve whatever happens. I don't want you to die, but if you get into an altercation, just twice you should have. You should have left when that person said, "Pull up, show me what I have for you."
Right.
And then you should have left when you pulled up and that person had a black machete. You're in a car that's running. Drive.
This confirms that I feel less safe at a Taco Bell during the day than I do at night. And
5:49.
this confirms it.
Yes.
I would never want to go to a Taco Bell before 11 o'clock.
No.
And this is why.
Because you
And
know
they
the people that are going to be there at 11.
Exactly.
Right.
They just want food. They want to, as Matt Bronger, great comedian, famously said at the
Right.
title of his album, they just want to soak up the night.
That's it.
You had a lot to drink. You now have to
Now
land the
that's
plane that
it.
is you, and you need a 10-piece
I
taco.
don't want to hurt anybody. This is in the middle of rush hour too. Oh God.
Rush hour. So like,
So
the
is
people
he
behind-
waving the machete? Like you're in a car. It's not like
Holding.
he's holding up a gun. You can drive away.
I mean, this is like this
From
is
a
some
machete.
pirate
Unless
shit.
you're locked in. Unless you're locked in at that window.
If there's someone in
But
front of you.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Where was that? Security footage from the drive-through window showed Samuel Hemmett swing at the customer's truck and strike the driver's side view mirror
That's right.
twice, the affidavit said.
Oh my God.
The video also showed Samuel Hemmett stow the machete in a nearby dumpster after the customer drove away. So you didn't even love it that much.
This is where it lives.
Right.
He didn't hit he didn't actually like.
No, he hit
Not
the
person,
car a
he hit
couple
the
times.
mirror,
the guy,
the front mirror.
but he didn't hit the person.
No.
The guy drives away, and then he's like, "Oh, I got to get rid of this machete." All you had to do
There's
was never bring it.
definitely
I gotta
cameras
get
around
rid of
here.
this evidence on
Like-
camera.
I know.
my God.
Samuel
There is a
Hemmett.
camera there.
Hemmett admitted to police that he wielded the machete and swung it at the customer, according to the affidavit. Police later retrieved the 18-inch machete from the dumpster. We'll get out of here on
18
this.
inches.
Foot and a half.
How old do you think Samuel Hemmett is? He's working that prime drive time shift
I mean,
at the Taco Bell.
he could be 82.
He's got a machete.
Stop. He's not 82.
And he kept asking the person what they wanted when the person was like, "Can you not hear me?"
So, but this is a man who's had enough.
And he
He's-
can't hear, so he might be older.
Thank you.
And
He
then
could
when the
be
person
82.
when the person said, "Can you not hear me?" he said, "Come up here. Let me show you what I have."
show you
for
what
you."
I
show
have.
you what I can hear.
Show you
But
what
but
I
he
have
missed
for
it. Yeah,
you.
show you what I have for you is different than.
Let me show you what I can.
And then-
what I'm hearing.
What's going on that
You
he wanted
should
to
have said,
take
let's
the
go
machete?
see if you can hear this.
Yeah, like why
that.
did he not
didn't-
come up with something more?
It was
The
not a
more the
parallel
better.
construction.
Speaking of Die Hard, like
Is he
we should've-
American? I wonder.
Samuel Hemmett.
Yeah, I know that sounds like a very American name, but all of this sounds
Samuel
very...
Hemmett in Austin, Texas.
feels very American.
Could be Native,
Okay.
Native American.
All right, you can go first. Tig, what's your second
I'll
or
say
third?
that he is. Oh man, I don't. He could be any age.
He could be
He
anything.
could be a fucking teenager. I
could
don't
be,
know.
right?
He's got that good shift at Taco Bell.
I don't want to guess first. You guys
Okay,
go.
Jay, you go.
24.
24 from Jason Sklar.
Yeah.
You go. Okay, I'm gonna go.
He's 1 year into grad school, guy.
I think I do think he's in his 20s.
Okay.
No, actually, I think he's 37.
37.
He's there. He's not happy that he's there.
He's
He's
not
had
happy.
enough.
Right, he might be the manager.
24.
Although at any age at Taco Bell, he could
37.
be the manager.
That's right.
41.
41. Okay. Samuel Hemmett, the man with the black machete, who
Cut a car
keeps
mirror.
asking you what you wanted, then gets very mad if you wonder if you can hear him or not. Is 21 years old.
Oh my god!
And angry.
Told you. He's
I
And
should have
angry.
went with.
And angry.
What?
Oh no!
That's a parental thing, right?
Ah, well,
Isn't that-
he's just.
His parents didn't teach him.
Oh god!
All right.
Why are people? He's just so ready. I
was
just
Don't
ready
bring
to
it
go.
to work.
But in my head, I'm like, I'm happy he's working at Taco Bell and only has a machete. But to me, that's the kind of person that's on the verge of shooting up a place.
The machete is right under the
But
surface.
so look, okay, this story is an argument for gun control. I don't want to get political, but I'm telling you right now, if that guy had a gun, you'd have a bunch of dead people. But he had a machete, so now you got an arrested guy and a machete in a dumpster.
And a truck that just got
And a
hit
truck
twice.
that got hit on
You
the
can
mirror.
always get your mirror fixed.
Yeah.
It's gun control.
Also, if somebody says, "Come up here and let me show you what I got," don't do it.
Don't come up there.
No, ever. All right, that's story number 2.
You got to think outside the gun. All right. Bong. All right. That's the story 2. What gave a little tease of what we're going to see in the last.
We have a great excuse for what went wrong.
Okay, tiny story on the other side of this. We're so happy that Quinta Brunson's with us. She's got a great podcast. We'll tell you a little more about it at the end, and then it's Dumb People Town. Stay with us.
Stick around, make a sound. There's more Dumb People Town.
Hey guys, welcome back to Dumb People Town. Follow us. We are at Sklar Brothers on Twitter and Instagram. Follow at Daniel Van Kirk.
Good.
Quinta, what are you?
At
on-
Quinta Brunson.
Quinta,
Nice.
Quinta Brunson.
You got it.
There we go.
Yeah.
We got it. Follow her. So
Follow
you know
her.
what
Watch
she's up to.
the Black Lady Sketch Show. Get on it. Get caught up so that when season 2 rolls around, you're ready to go
Yes.
and listen to the podcast. Now is the time of year to listen to this podcast.
Yeah.
You're in your like golden like stretch right now.
Yes, our last episode is on Christmas, so you have 2 more episodes to
Cisco
listen
and
to.
Treeberg.
People can't even search it. We
Present.
really did shoot ourselves in the foot.
Cisco and Treeberg
Treeberg
presents
a Christmas,
podcast spectacular on ice.
Love it.
By the way, there's no ice ever.
No, but it's just the emotion. Doesn't it make you think about a Christmas spectacular?
There's only one thing on ice we ever wanted to see, and we never saw it.
What?
The Jeffersons.
On
When the
ice?
Jeffersons on ice came around, I was like, we got to see this.
It really
And what are you
did?
talking about? Is that a real
Jeffersons on
thing?
the Jeffersons
I'm going
on
to go
ice.
show you.
Shut up. That
Hey,
was real?
If
Yes.
DOS races can be real, the Jeffersons on ice can
There
So
was a
many
real
things
thing
have
called-
happened in your lifetime.
We're older than
I'm
you by
sorry.
like many years.
The Jeffersons on ice?
Yes.
What?
I thought
need
that was a
to
joke.
know what that means, you guys.
That sounds like a sketch.
Like an ice capades thing, but it was like the Jeffersons.
But it wasn't Sherman Hemsley.
I
No
get what
shit.
I get it. I'm saying what reason is there for them to be skating around? Wait,
I don't know. They're skating on up.
It came to St. Louis. Skating on up.
Oh no! Come on.
They're skating
Stop.
that's what all these stations, Fox and ABC, they're doing live musicals now. They should start doing that next for the holiday season.
On ice.
Yeah,
On ice.
doing on ice. Roseanne on ice. The Connors on ice. We kill her off
Roseanne
ice.
Roseanne on thin ice.
Roseanne on thin ice and Xanax.
Are you ready for story number
I gotta
3?
find this,
do
yeah.
it.
Yes,
Okay.
and then please, I would like
I'll
to
find it.
see
It's
that.
Okay, here we go. Sent in by JBO at JBO_tweets.
Okay.
A motorist driving recklessly may have gotten himself into trouble at home by confessing to a legal offense. Police in Florida pulled over John Earl Pickard of Palm Harbor for recklessly driving over the 55-mile-per-hour speed zone early Sunday evening, according to Pinellas County arrest affidavit. When they asked the motorist why he was moving at such excessive speeds, Jones reportedly said, quote, he needed to get home in a hurry because he was cheating on his wife.
He's honest.
I'm going to tell you, officer.
Was he on his way to cheat, or was
I
he
think
coming from
coming
cheating?
from.
or
He
cheating.
needed to get back in time, probably.
She knows how long it takes to go to the store and get milk.
Right.
And he
how
was-
long it takes for him to have sex.
He was going to get breast milk.
Yeah, milk from someone else.
55-mile-per-hour zone. How fast do you guys think
Oh my
John
God.
Earl Pickard was going? Quote, he needed to get home in a hurry because he was
was
cheating on his wife.
John Earl
Your
John Earl
guess, Quinta.
Pickard.
90 miles.
90 miles an hour in a
miles per hour.
55 zone, Jay.
All right.
John Earl Pickard is the kind of guy who like DVRs fishing.
Yes.
I'm
Bill
gonna
Vance.
I'm gonna say he was going 85.
And he
85.
keeps the old Bassmaster classics on the
Hell
DVR.
yeah.
Like, you got to clear these
Yep.
things out, man.
Yep, he
It's
ordered
like,
the
how
flying
much, how
lure.
much more fishing do you need to see?
There are DPT people who know
all
what
of
the
it.
flying lure is, and I love them. Do you guys know what the flying lure is?
No.
It was a big thing in the Van Kirk house.
I'm going to tell you, this
a
guy.
great infomercial.
I'm going to tell you,
The flying lure.
The flying lure. Yes.
What is that? What is it?
it's a fishing
it's a
thing.
fishing
that,
lure
Oh.
that they made it seem like was just the magic of it. Like
Yeah.
they would go to Bass Pro Shops and just have all these and they would have no hook, so they
Right.
wouldn't hurt the fish. But they would
Aw.
like get it and they'd be like, "See, this is gonna happen for you all day." And then we were up at the cabin and it never worked. I don't think I
Not
caught a
once.
single fish on the flying lure.
This dude was flying down the highway. I think he was going 115 miles an hour.
Okay, 115. Quinta, what'd you say?
90.
90?
I said 85.
All right, one of you is exactly right.
Oh, so
Now we get to play the game. Who do you think is exactly
Oh
right?
my God.
Do you
Okay.
believe it's you? This is now, it's
you
all
have
about your own
confidence in
conviction.
yourself?
You got 90, 115, and
nervous.
85.
I do. That's too
Yeah.
much Nespresso for
You
Bland.
can go
nervous.
last if you want. You always have the
I
option.
think that one of us is exact.
I said 115, you said 90.
I think it's me.
Okay, good. Confidence.
Jay?
I love it.
I think it's her too.
Okay.
I think she got it right.
I think it's her too.
Okay.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I think it's you.
John Earl Pickard of Palm Harbor.
No, wait, I got to change. I think it's me.
Okay.
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 Believe in yourself.
Quote, he needed to get home in a hurry because he was cheating on his wife, was in a 50-mile/per-hour zone, driving 90 miles an hour.
Why did I
knew
it?
she was right.
Yes.
Should have stayed with you.
That's a double W for
Wow.
You won
Twelve-
twice there.
The next thing
Oh,
it says,
wow.
so he says he was cheating on his wife.
one.
It's unclear what he meant exactly. No,
Right.
it's not.
No, it's not.
Well, I think it's unclear.
What do you mean?
She said because
It's
you don't
unclear
know
whether
if
he's driving to cheat or coming
coming
home
from-
from
Or if
the
he's just
cheat.
anxious about it. Maybe he really did go to the store this time.
Could
but
be three things.
Could
Could
yeah,
be driving from the cheat. Could be driving to the
But he
cheat.
said I needed to get home.
Yeah, because maybe he's meeting
She's-
the girl he's
yeah,
cheating with,
yeah,
and then
I
his
guess,
wife
I
comes
guess,
home
I
off
guess.
of work.
Yeah, I don't think it's very clear.
This isn't the first time law enforcement has been dragged into Jones's marital woes. He was
my
arrested
God.
in March of this
Stop.
year. I don't know for what.
They don't say?
No. I just hope it wasn't domestic.
I know. It sounds like it was, though.
Oh, if it was, maybe it was her hitting him across
For
the face,
cheating.
which is never a good answer, but don't cheat.
Yeah.
We need some Willie Murphy on this dude.
Willie Murphy Justice.
We need to go all. We need to go all Willie Murphy on this dude.
Yes.
Did you hear about what she did to that guy?
No, she hasn't told me.
Willie,
in like
I've been here.
I've been working out with her for weeks at the
Willie,
Y, and she
hey,
hasn't
boy,
even
story.
mentioned
Oh,
it.
this looks just like the table. I hit a motherfucker over there.
Golly, we've heard it,
Willie.
Willie. Just,
Thank you.
Oh.
Just don't lift with your back, Willie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a shower. You just got here. I know, but
know,
she's
but-
still going on that story.
She reminds me of somebody who would use like foul language and religious things like,
At the same
like your
time,
fucking
yes.
ass is going to church.
Oh, you
Like,
know it.
right,
Yeah, black
right. And that's
grandmother.
what she's called beating him up, going to
Yes.
church.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
About to hear a sermon again.
Yeah. Police also allege that Pickard.
You're about to speak in tongues. Because nobody's going to understand you when I'm done with this.
Police also
Medea
allege.
beats a man.
Right.
Actually, that was the movie we needed. That was the one we were waiting for.
Yeah.
But it's Medea looking in the mirror, and then Tyler Perry shows up, and Medea beats up Tyler
Tyler
Perry.
Perry for making another Medea movie?
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
Okay.
If you Tyler Perry's like you're starring in the next Medea movie, what do you say?
Why would
Hell
you do
yes.
this to me on your
See,
podcast?
I'm sorry.
Why would you do this?
I would
you
do
say
it.
yes?
Wouldn't
That's
you?
not
If he
okay.
said to me, I'd be like, yes.
You're talking to.
I would respectfully decline.
Really?
However, I do not like shit talk his movies.
No,
My
you can't.
family's they have
Love
all
it.
of his DVDs. They have
Of
the
course.
DVDs of the stage plays, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure that my sense of humor would fit in.
That's a great answer.
That's it.
Good
And
answer.
it's honest.
Yes.
You know.
Police
honest.
also allege that Pickard had more than 2 grams of crack cocaine when he was busted over the weekend. I gotta go, man. I gotta go, man.
I have so much
A
confidence.
lot of places to be right now.
This is the time, man. He spontaneously, that's in quotes, confessed he just purchased the rocks for $50, then finally. This is my favorite part. Then he finally buttoned up after arresting officers told him he had the right to remain silent. So he just started, I'm cheating on my wife. I just
got
bought this
cocaine.
cocaine. Sir, you don't have to talk to us. Okay.
All right, got it.
Yeah.
I stole in 5th grade. You don't have to.
Stop. This is not
talk to us.
even-
Where
we
was
don't-
this again?
He's
Florida.
This is like Chunk and Goonies.
Yeah,
and
I
then
know.
one time,
Oh,
Mom,
I
I'm
just
starting to like
watched
this
that.
kid.
I know.
I love you, Jeff Cohen. He's my lawyer and a great
He's
man.
your lawyer? He's
yeah,
so sweet.
yeah, he's the best.
He's your lawyer.
yeah, he's the best.
Chunk from the good. You know we have a
Tell me,
chunk
we have a
joke.
chunk joke in our act.
Really?
So the bit is about how when you show your kids today movies from the 1980s, there
Yeah, I
was
know that bit.
there was no PG-13.
So there's so PG covered a lot of ground.
Yep.
So there's always a minute when you're showing a moment or a scene when you're showing your kid today a movie from the 1980s where you're like, oh, shit, I
oh
forgot
my
about
God.
this.
There was
Oh
a
my
rape
God.
in
Yeah.
16 Candles. Oh God.
Right.
And then I'm like, oh shit, I think I see the side of a kid's dick in the Goonies.
Like that's why they called him Chunk.
I'm like, I don't need to hear that.
Did you
they-
really?
No.
You know,
Oh,
you
okay, I
do see
didn't know,
somebody's
sir.
dick at the end of Teen Wolf.
Oh, you totally do.
Yeah, the guy in the background when the audience is all celebrating, the crowd is all celebrating, a guy took his dick out and just started shaking
So
it.
maybe
and it
that-
made the edit.
So maybe that's what we should change it to.
Yeah.
I think I saw a kid's dick in Teen Wolf.
Yeah, that's why I called him Styles.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was genetic. He got it from his dad. Okay.
Was it a wolf dick?
Yeah.
Was it a
The
wolf
dick.
dick? If it's a wolf dick, then it's just an animal.
You can see that.
So you're allowed
okay.
to see that.
Close
That's
this
fine.
out.
was a
There was
human.
no indication of intoxication. He posted bond and will be in court next month.
He's gonna be in
Let's
court,
do it.
but now everyone knows. Like, so
Right.
I want to follow up on that story from the wife who read the news, like
Right.
the
Also,
article.
She's probably gonna be like, "Thank God I'm
Him
done."
saying he was cheating did not pertain at all
No,
to the
it didn't.
crimes
That's
he
what I-
committed. They didn't need to put that in the article.
They
didn't need to
didn't.
put that in report. They
He could have
really
avoided all of
They're
that.
they
like,
blew
let's-
him up.
let's
They blew him
fucking
up.
say
He blew himself up.
I know, but then they were like,
did
we'll include
blow
that in the
himself
report.
up.
Don't.
Yeah, like you.
He could have said, "I have to get home."
Right.
Right.
He didn't need the middle part of I.
Well, they
or
hadn't
the
told
last
him
part, I
yet.
have to get home
He
because
didn't
I'm
have to
cheating on
tell
my
them
wife.
everything. remember?
Even if
Oh,
he
yeah, he
said,
didn't know.
"I have to get home, I'm cheating on my wife," the police, that is impertinent to the fact that he's
Anything.
holding
Right,
rock,
right.
and just like it has nothing to do with that at all.
At all.
I love it.
Jeez.
There you go.
Florida.
There's a show.
There's a show. That's how we do it.
That was
Again,
fun.
I'm so excited to listen to your podcast, and I want everybody who's in a Christmas mood. Please let's do it. Jay, you have to do it, and you have to say it fast.
All right. Cisco and Treebird presents a Christmas podcast on ice.
Almost
Spectacular
spectacular.
on Ice.
That was
There you
really
go.
close.
That's it. And Black Lady Sketch Show is so goddamn funny. Check it out. And oh shit, we gotta get back to work.
Dum 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 dum. Stick around, make a sound, hunker down. It's Dumb People Town.
Scarpins Avenue.
A podcast network.